Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, That Model Railway Guy, for another trip to a heritage railway. If you've seen the previous two episodes in this series, then you'll know I've been travelling to steam railways all around the country to get some inspiration for my own preservation-themed layout. And so far I've visited the Churnet Valley Railway, where I got to see the impressive S160, and of course last time I was at the Severn Valley Railway, which was just impressive full stop. Today though, we're headed to a slightly smaller railway, but one that has so much atmosphere, and I really think it's going to give me a lot of ideas for the layout. So come along as we take a trip on the Ecclesbourne Valley Railway. Welcome to Wirksworth station, where my journey began on yet another very sunny day. The loco in steam on this day was the 4MT tank, a really fantastic loco, and I've always had a bit of a soft spot for these, and I think they work really well for heritage railways. You can see the end of the carriage was just slightly out of the platform here, but I managed to get some shots of the loco buffering up to the train from the window.
I think we're going to be very light on this last trip.
Less cold then.
Yeah. Perfect.
Something I'll admit I wasn't expecting to find here though was an old timetable for the Festiniog Railway on the wall. I'm not complaining though, if I had one of these I'd want to show it off too. And speaking of showing things off, behind this cordoned off area, which I believe is eventually going to be the site of a new station building, you can see there's another building which actually houses a little museum. Meanwhile, back out on the platform, it was drawing closer to departure time. Like I said earlier, the weather was once again fantastic on this day, and it was really nice to see such beautiful scenery in the sunshine. The first stop along the way was at Idridgehay, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, and this looked like a really nice little countryside halt. Next up was Shottle for another very brief stop. As we're leaving, you can see that Shottle has a really fantastic station building, although I don't believe it's part of the railway anymore. In comparison, the opposite platform is really just a quirky wooden structure, though I'm not actually sure how you would get to this. Soon we were arriving into our final destination, Duffield. And of course, once we'd arrived into the station, the 4MT needed to run round the train. It did sit in the head shunt for a while though, which did allow me to get some nice shots of it in the sun, so cue montage. And as one of the loco crews switched over the points, it was time for the 4MT to head off. A nice combination of old and new there, with trains passing by on the main line while the 4MT heads to the other end of the station.
Because she threw herself at the ground. I think anything she did.
And a quick check to make sure that the point blades have fully passed over. Presumably that's to make sure the power is getting through from the controller. That was a joke before you all start ripping me to shreds in the comments. Inside the little building on the platform, I did come across this nice map of the line too, which shows all the key points along the route, leading all the way up to Duffield, where we are now. With the 4MT buffered up to the train again, it was time for one of the loco crew to go in between and couple up. And then it wasn't long before we were on our way again back up the line. Another brief stop at Shottle again, and because my carriage was just slightly out of the platform, I was able to get this nice shot from underneath the bridge as we set off. I also spotted this really nice signal box too, which I must have missed on the trip down. see the trademark of all heritage railways, some rusty wagons sitting in a siding. I must definitely remember to replicate this on my own layout. And fairly soon we were arriving back into Wirksworth, where our journey came to an end. With the 4MT uncoupled, it detached from the train, and as it disappeared off into the distance, that was the end of the day. So, another fantastic heritage railway ticked off the list, and another brilliant day out overall. While we've come to the end of this video, there are still more to come from my little railway trip, and those of you who have been paying attention may have noticed that I tried to release one of these videos a month. Now, we'll be taking a break next month because I have a new weekly series coming out which is going to be announced very soon, so please keep an eye out for the trailer for that, and all I'll say for the moment is now would be a very good time to become a channel member. For now though, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!